So here we are. The Biz Network have come round to the Glossop Market Hall to see where we're going to start doing our first networking events, and also to see the venue that we're doing the Glossop Business Awards 2026. And I've got with me Richard Hamilton, who is one of the partners at Davis Blank Furniss, who are one of our sponsors, but also one of our first partners of the Biz Network.
Exactly.
Welcome to Glossop.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Yeah, it's a privilege to be one of the first members.
And in terms of, for Davis Blank Furniss, I was looking this morning, 1877.
We've been around a while.
Around, and you're looking well on it. I've got to say.
I won't be after I leave here.
But you very much are that law firm that's part of the community. Not just in Glossop, but you're branching out to lots of different places in terms of what you do in communities. How important is somewhere like this to Davis Blank Furniss in terms of what you do in the community as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely fundamental. Our strategy as a firm, we originated in Glossop. We're very proud of our roots in Glossop. We're well embedded into the community. As you say, we do a lot for the community. We sponsor the golf club, the rugby club. We do drop-in clinics at the Bureau. This time of year, we always sponsor the Glossop Dale Food Bank just to try and help out at difficult times. And having venues like this, it's amazing. You know, we run events for our clients and for our staff, and to be able to have venues such as this on hand, it's going to be great.
And it's the one thing that we talked about back at the office when we were looking at who we should partner with and who we should reach out to get involved with the Business Network and the awards. And Davis Blank Furniss stands out above pretty much all law firms that we looked at in terms of how much you do that you don't talk about. You're getting on and doing it.
Yeah, we try to talk about it. I think we're, particularly in this geographical area, we're in a unique position. Obviously, if you go into Manchester, there's hundreds of different law firms, different sizes, big corporate firms to small one-man bands. But we've obviously been in Glossop for a very long period of time, but Glossop and the High Peak and the surrounding area, it's always been key to our business and to our strategy. So we have always done a lot in the community, and we've probably not spoken about it enough, but these days you've got to be a bit more modern. Good PR people like yourself keep telling us you need to explain more what you do, and that's what we've been trying to do over the last few years.
And the one thing that I've found, I think, a really good move from you guys is you came in and sponsored our podcasts, business podcasts, and now you're doing your own podcasts. And that's another way of talking about what you do, but making it more accessible. And again, this is a great community, but you're now building the online community.
Oh, the great advantage of the online community, you're not tied down to a geographical area. You can have people listening from all over the country, really. When we sponsored the podcasts, we were very happy to do so, and it was something that we had been thinking about, but the size of our business, you always think, well, where do I start? And it was just a great way to start and gave us access to that. We thought this is something that could work for us, work for our clients. And so we have developed some of our own podcast series as well. Up to date, it's been more focused on the business community, so shareholders agreements, succession planning, things like that. Also, just recently we've done the Rent Reformers Act podcast, which is very topical. So the way we want to use podcasts is it gives us an opportunity to have half an hour where we can look at topics in a bit more detail, but it's the questions that our clients would be asking us. So they can have a listen to it, they can go back in and out, take different points from it. And it just means you can be a bit more in-depth, and you can also pull in other contacts and other areas. So we might have accountants in talking about the accountancy side, etc. So it just works really well. Yeah.
And in terms of connecting with other businesses, obviously what we're going to do here with the awards and the Biz Network, that's another sort of reaching out for you guys in terms of how you've got involved with this, to really connect face to face with potential customers, but also be someone who's seen as, you're a partner of the Biz Network, but you're also there to advise and steer people in the right direction if they need to get some knowledge in certain areas of law that they don't have.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a few aspects to that. we view the Biz Network as a great opportunity for us for several reasons, really. There is that getting out and about and that face-to-face contact with people, which since COVID kind of dried up both in this area and even in Manchester. You don't have those events. And it'll be good to launch something that has got local business communities getting together, sharing ideas. You might be the same service areas or you might be different industries, but you go through the same business issues and problems, and it's good to share and come up with solutions. We can then share, we've got lots of different clients in lots of different areas and different work types, so we can share our expertise that we pick up from them with our clients and new clients. And likewise, it's an opportunity for us to potentially find new clients. But I think just the opportunity to get out and network and see people again. We all know that social media is going to rule the world, and the younger ones, you know, they like the social media and they'll thrive on that. But they have to be appreciative that there's the skills of talking to people and meeting people and building those relationships, which will carry you through your business career, really.
Absolutely.
So we're really excited.
Good. And last question, the Business Awards are here on February 11th.
Yeah.
You're one of the partners for that as well. You've been involved with last year's Business Awards, so you've seen what we do there and also the one in Tameside. What would you say to local businesses thinking about, should I enter the awards? Should I not enter the awards? What's your advice to them?
Definitely enter. I mean, I think you alluded to it earlier. We're probably guilty as a business in the past sort of undervaluing what we do and thinking, well, we've not really got a story to tell or things to shout about. But most businesses do. And, you know, we see that with SME owners in particular. They put their heart and soul into their businesses, and there's always a story, and it's worth sharing it.
Yeah.
And it's good to get out and meet other businesses, as I say, that are going through the same experiences. It's a really, really relaxed event. I think it'll be even more relaxed than this kind of venue. I would, you know, don't hesitate. You've got nothing to lose, really.
Brilliant. And we'll look forward to seeing you on February 11th here, if not before.
Yeah.
So that was Richard from Davis Blank Furniss, and he's one of our main partners for the Biz Network and the Business Awards for Glossop and the High Peak. And make sure you get your entries in if you're a local business watching this, and also make sure you spread the word about the Glossop Business Awards and also the Business Network sponsored by Davis Blank Furniss.